I was vibing again. Forgot that I have to do a stream. Whoops. Alright. I was like, yeah, this is a good tune. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, with 5 minutes. Now I'm here. It got to that one particular guitar riff that I cannot just help but drop everything and divert my full attention toward. Okay. Hoi. Oh, there it is. Wait, did I have my hat on? No! Nobody look at me. I gotta put my hat on. There we go. I can't be seen without it until I atone. Through the passage of time. It's the only way to atone for this. There's no rehabilitation that can make up for being wrong about Monster Hunter. You're either wrong or you're right, and I was wrong. So that's just how it's gotta be. Sometimes you just gotta do hard time. No community service will get you out of this one. Although, if Capcom did want to take me on as an unpaid intern, and I could work in their art department to hasten the development of the game, in order to account for my transgression, you know, to make up for that, I wouldn't mind being taken in and fulfilling that service for them. It would be an honor on my part. And if it's what must be done, it's what must be done. And do I have a small little black region of this whole screen that I've never noticed until now? I think I did. Yeah, look at me. Oh god, everything's so hard. Just move me down a little bit here. Why is this happening? Whatever, you get to be here. Oh my god. This is so hard. Whatever, I'll just be here, and that'll be fine. A little bit lower than usual. I keep getting recessed into the corner. I'm smaller, and also I'm tinier. There, that should be a decent enough size. Let's try this, actually. Oh, nice. Anyway, today we're going to finish the values and the backgrounds on this page, which is probably all... Well, we might finish the backgrounds. I don't imagine they'll be too complicated. But that's what I always say before things get super complicated out of nowhere, and I just couldn't expect it. But this time I really mean it. I gotta get better at drawing backgrounds. I've been reading this comic called Ingress Adventuring Company. It's a good one. I just caught up to it, actually, for the point that it's at, up to date yesterday. And it's very good. A lot of fun characters in that one, and its most recent chapter is getting into what I would call plot, not like anime, when people say plot, but like actual big boy plot. Because my one complaint would be that up until now, it's been very light on its main plot. It's more like, it seems like it's mainly side adventures with a little bit of other stuff. It's well, I shouldn't say side adventures. It's more like character building, which is never unimportant. But we're finally getting into character building being paired with the big emotional beats, it seems. And there were some chapters that obviously did more than just character building. Otherwise, you would have nothing. You'd have a fluff comic, and those are so boring. You'll find that a lot in the romance genres, where people don't really want to have a story. They just want to have their OCs kissing, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, I don't want to read it, so I need a little bit more substance. I need people doing stuff and facing turmoil and conflict. Preferably with swords, but that's just me. Not every conflict needs to have a sword, but maybe it should. Maybe if you're arguing with your roommate about who needs to go out to the mailbox and get the mail today, maybe you do a quick little sword duel, a little rapier on rapier action. I've been looking up a lot of HEMA videos, which is a realistic sword fighting association. They try to use historically accurate techniques and stuff. It's a bit of a... It's a cruel sport. It's like fencing if it was actually dope. And fencing's already... It's alright as a sport. I've seen it. It looks pretty cool. It do be having sword battles in it, so I can't hate it. But it always felt like too watered down from what you might actually expect. If someone tells you they do fencing, you're like, oh shit, this dude fights with swords? That sounds awesome. But then you look at it and it's like, it's not quite what you would want. But Hema, I think you could bet you could choose your weapon of choice could be a great sword taller than you. And you could go out there and start whipping it at someone. Obviously there are rules and regulations so you don't kill people, like all the blades are dulled and you're wearing heavy padding and all that. And I think their weights are definitely minimized for some of the blunt weaponry so that you're not smashing somebody's skull in, which is for the best, I would assume. Wait, where? But Hema, I've been doing a lot of research into sword fighting, and it's interesting that this kind of sport exists. Now, there is also, I learned this a while ago, but it's fun to bring up, there is an unregulated version of Hema, where guys use sharp blades, and also they don't wear armor. Not even like sometimes they're just bare-chested, and they're fighting each other with real swords. And those guys are crazy, because they could die. I forget what the name of that group is called, but they're nuts. They just have actual sword fights in the woods. Trying to freaking wail on each other. Draw blood and stuff. Freaking messed up. That one's a little too rich for my blood, no thank you. And my blood is too rich to be drawn. Not true, I come from, you know, my blood is about as middle class as it gets. You got no wealth in these veins. Unless my family did, like my ancient lineage did, and we just somehow lost it along the way. Something went horribly wrong. Maybe we got skamazed? I don't know. But I think the more likely option is that we just never had nothing. I don't like the way that looks, actually. You know, while I'm here, and while I'm streaming, I might as well look it up. Full contact sword fighting, real sword. It's not Hema. There's this. It's this subdivision. Who the heck are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know I've seen videos of these guys. Oh, I think I might have found it. Hold on. These are the Holmgang Hamburg. They do indeed use sharpened swords, and a couple of them have died. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not surprised. A fight club with sharp swords, the Holmgang Hamburg. Well, these guys are wearing armor, but apparently they do use sharpened stuff. Oh, top 8 real-life illegal fight clubs. Nice. So there's more than one of these, it would seem. I wonder which one I saw. They were in, they didn't, I don't, let me think, let me see here. These are illegal boxing fight clubs. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of these are boxing. The Holmgang Hamburg extreme weapon sparring. I guess these must have been the guys. I saw a video where these guys were in the woods and they were just swinging at each other. I'm just gonna see if I can... I don't even know where I found this video. It was not graphic, though, so it must have been one of their better sparring days. Oh, this must have been the one. Yeah, this is the one. It's just, like, censored on Reddit or something. Interesting. The video has been taken down, it would seem. Oh my god. Oh, it is graphic now. Oh boy. Good thing I didn't bring that up on stream. Oh my lord. My Lanta, get that out of here. Yeah. Thank God for Clip Studio Windows sources, or else I would have probably just banned myself. For causing the trouble. Oh my god. That was the video I saw. To describe it lightly, a man at one point had an arm that was free of injury. And then his arm was not as free of injury as it was before. To put it as politely as possible. He still has the arm, it didn't go that far, but like... It's just a little less put together than it was. But yeah, those guys are nuts. Thing is, as I said, I'm not going to show the video. I can't even explain what the most insane part was, or I haven't shown it because I can't. So I will explain it. They're like just where there's like a dude. I'll draw it in the shadows of this lady's hair. They're wearing like a fencing type shaped helmet here with like the little panel here. It looked like it was made of metal though, like an actual type thing. And they got like a chest piece going here. And then they're wearing like normal pants, or like, yeah, just like they was like wearing just some pants or whatever. And then some like boots, some metallic greaves. And then he just had the guns out. No padding or protection on the arms whatsoever. They were just naked arms, swinging real swords around. And of course that's where he got cut. So it's like, oh my god, how could we have seen this coming? We raised him so well. How did this happen? Imagine being the parents of a guy who's into real sword fighting. Although you probably gotta be pretty unwell to engage in that activity. So maybe I shouldn't go too hard on them. Maybe they clearly do need help, physical and otherwise. If they're just swinging real weapons at each other. In the one guy's defense, though, after he did absolutely brutalize that other guy's arm, he stopped and he was like, hey, bro, your freaking arm is, like, not okay, man. maybe it looks better if it's here. I don't think this is as harsh of the underlighting as it could be, so we'll just minimize it. No, yeah, I still gotta compile some of these brushes for somebody. See if I can upload those files. Do gotta do that. I don't know if I have exactly what they're looking for, but I do have some brushes I could just throw out into the void and see if they like them. I wonder if this is the stream that keeps getting copyrighted. Or not the stream, but the soundtrack to the streams when I upload them to YouTube. I know one of these things I use constantly gives me that little copyright notice, which wouldn't matter unless I was monetizing stuff. But it's still weird to see that it shows up only sometimes. It's a Tuesday, isn't it? Alright. It's a bit of a Tuesday. How does this look if I just clear this out? I don't know about that. We do need some values under the fingers, though. Because there would be a cast shadow here. I'm just not entirely sure what angle it would be at. What's up, G? Hello. Welcome in. Diggs? How you going? What brings you around my humble art stream? Making a bit of a comic here. That's what I do, as per usual. That's the majority of what you'll find me doing. I can totally see that dude's face between that. I gotta hide this. I gotta definitely up the color up there. That's better. Alright, what were we doing here? I gotta... What color is the dang shelf here? Alright, there it is. Hoyo. Perhaps I was hallucinating this whole time. And Diggs was in fact never even real. That's a theory. I'm gonna propose that one to myself. Oh yeah, didn't I have... Oh, okay, it's gonna be on a page that has words on it and stuff. I gotta see. Where is it? I know I drew this candle here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I drew it a couple times, actually. I'm gonna sneeze, and you're not gonna get it for free. I will mute it. If it comes out. I hate it when it doesn't. Oh god, it's doing... I can feel it going away. I hate that. Now I'm just gonna feel like trash. For like the next 15 minutes. There's nothing worse in the world than a sneeze that does not happen. Except for maybe real sword fighting without armor and getting your arm sliced up, and that could be a thing. What is this picture? Alright, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I got... Alright, let me hide the screen. I gotta hide the screen because I got pages with words on them that I gotta bring up. And if I don't bring it up, then I'm not gonna be able to get this candle. Alright, this is really all I needed to see here. The shape of that. Y'all can have your eyes back. And I think the way I draw this candle usually is I do the symmetry tool. Or not the candle, the dang plate that it's on. What do they call that? A dish? No, I don't know. I do need the color of that, though. Maybe they thought I was somebody else. Maybe I was another Zotan on Twitch.television. This is my other goblin PNG tuber person that I know. I could completely understand that. Of course, even some of the people who are more regular around here have done some questionable things in terms of like saying stuff and then leaving immediately. With no elaboration. Like Mask, for example. I don't know what's going through his mind sometimes. Shows up. Says hello, bye, or calls me a goblin-y bastard sometimes. That was a new one. And he just dips. I mean, I admit I was wrong about Monster Hunter, so I get it. I know. Alright? But did I really deserve it? Yes. The answer is yes. I did. See, this is probably the most intricate background I've done in the whole comic. I don't know why I said it like that. Alright, that looks like a candle to me. How tall is it, roughly? That should be about... right about there, perhaps. Oh yeah, I have the reference for the candle right here. Alright, so that is about what it looks like from far away. What did it look like from here, though? Okay. I had to buy like 4,000 allergy pills. I'm getting tired of this. There's a lot of dust exposure at my job, and I think it's only getting worse. Because isn't that how allergens work? The more you get, the more they happen to you, the worse the reaction can get over time. There's like so much dust at my job. It's getting, I might just start wearing a freaking mask. Some kind of ventilator. Whoops. Alright, I think I no longer require the sketch layer here. I think I can handle it. Everybody should get a drawing tablet with a dial on the side here. Not only is it just convenient and it mitigates a lot of the hotkey pressing of zooming in and zooming out, it's also just fun to do. I feel like you're DJing your own stream. Like you're messing with some kind of fancy little Star Trek lever that you shouldn't be messing around with. Uh-oh. Stream's going into hyperdrive now. Disabling shields. Accidentally getting banned for showing unarmored sword combat. Whoops. That didn't happen, but it could have. That could have been bad. Do I use overlay for this? Overlay for this? Oh, that's a lot of yellow. And then a glow dodge underneath both of them. Got it. Understood. Overlay. Wow, this overlay layer is bright. How did I get that? How did I get this so bright? How simply did I even do that? I don't even know. Maybe it was just up to the top of the food chain here. Yeah, look at that. That's like so much brighter than is even required of anything. I do kind of like this artifacted look that this little soft brush tool gives when you overlay it. It looks interesting. It does look like some kind of weird lens flare, which I'm into, because this is a bright light source. And then we got glow dodge under here. Because it's pretty. Makes it look like a dang fire. Basically just by blowing out the contrast or whatever you have underneath it. Maybe a little too much. And then I gotta draw this dang drawer. On the right panel, preferably. On the right podge, even. Now, how far is about we talking here? I didn't really give myself a clean edge to verify. I guess this is a better one. Wait, now I gotta see from the top. Now I got even less of a clear edge of where I wanted that to be. I guess we'll just do equidistant. That's easy. This jaunty music is beginning to be too much for me. I require some new music. Let's do... Just give me near music. Oh yeah. This is a good soundtrack. I'm waiting for those vocals to kick in before I even think about going back to the canvas right now. It might take a bit longer than I remember. Is this the not vocal version? It has to be. It's just called City Ruins on the video. Oh, it's ramping up. You know what that means. There's a voice coming in any second now. Do it. Do it. Oh. And back to the canvas. No, I lied. I'm just getting I'm zoning out again. I gotta leave the page, or else I will never, will never pull myself away. The music is too good, mate. How dare Yoko Taro know exactly what he wants and find the exact people perfect for the job? He's a visionary, that man. Yoko Taro and Daisuke Ishiwatari are definitely some of the people out there where you're like, even though their projects have grown beyond them, you can tell they still have exactly what they wanted in the video games that they make. Guilty Gear and Nier are definitely, you could just tell that, like, if they had a creative vision, that it was stuck to almost 100% of the time. These are not just video game directors, these are video game directors, you know, directors even. They know exactly what they want and they get it. And the result is usually the better for it. It's not a result of some writer or some trial by committee, you know, it's all what they wanted. Some weird existentialist tale about robots or souls being in the wrong body. That's how you know you're doing it right. We can steal this color here. Because value is one of the few things I have in regards to background detail work. I'm not really good at filling things, filling the background with trinkets and baubles in a way that looks good. That comic I was talking about earlier, Ingress Adventuring Company, they do the creator of that is, does a great job at filling the background with little doodads and all that, little gizmos and such. The thing is, most comic artists who have this sort of a comicified style, or the simplified version of their style, everything has line art. The background, the items, the characters, and all that. Like, all of it has line art. But for me, for some reason, I've chosen to do characters with line art. More of a rendered, painterly type background, which is a nightmare, because I cannot just, like, I can't abstract things in the way that I do with the characters. I have to render these out so that it doesn't just look like a flat rectangle of color. Because I can't allude to anything with line. If anything, it keeps me on my toes, though. Because if you get too reliant on lines, you start to lose your perception of just how much value conveys form. Now, line can also convey form very effectively. Almost too effectively. That's why it can feel like it's a crutch sometimes, even if it's not. I feel like if you get too familiar with line art and start losing your... here's the thing here that I learned that helped me actually when I was studying values, is if you remove your line art and your piece still holds up in terms of its form, that's how you know you're doing it right. That's how you know your values are clear and well communicated. So you gotta learn to work without line art just as much as you can learn to work with it. It should be used to enhance your form. Unless you're doing a pure line art style, as with most of the crazy manga creators out there. But not all of us are the creators of Vagabond or Berserk or other such, or the One Punch Man manga. With some of us are pod people. And we use different tools. Whoops. It's getting loud again. Oh no, it's just my headphones. I hate it when that happens. How did I render this from the front? There's like a couple here. Now, another thing Ingress Adventuring Company does is they have these little background gradients for their more simplified panels, which, you know, you have to do this. Even in manga, you'll see a million panels without backgrounds. That's just how it's a product of you not wanting to spend a billion years making stuff that you have deadlines for. Sometimes the manga panels, they just draw the character in a white void. And that's it for that panel. That's all you get, because it's not even important. It's usually in those panels, what's being conveyed is a character's emotional state. Like, it's like a, maybe, like a gasping expression. And that makes sense. But Ingress Adventuring Co., they have their background gradients, and they have very textured brushes just to add a little bit of visual interest. And maybe I'll put an example on screen if anyone shows up. It's not just me. Because I know what it looks like already. I don't need to reiterate that to myself. And anybody else who ain't here can easily locate it. In the future, Boy, where'd me fire go? Get back. I know flames from a candle don't normally look this animated, but I just like it. Usually they're just little round little doodads, flickering around a little bit. But I like giving it more form than it deserves. Maybe not like that. We're getting into like some weird gestalt asymmetry there. Which, funnily enough, is the name of one of the versions of Nier. Gestalt. I'm not entirely sure what it means in that context, but I know what it means in graphic design. Something about this absolute dynamite stick of a candle is very interesting to me, I don't know why. Just having it go way too hard. This look better if it was over everything? Or nah? I guess really all this changes is where in the frame... I feel like this gives it more depth, actually, if I leave it behind. Which could work. I don't know what the other one was. I had an 82 and a Gloda, but on this one I had... Go here. Where the heck? 70, and then 70, and then 80. Yo, you can't just hit me with Song of the Ancients right now, you maniac. That ain't the yellow I needed. Here we go. Oh, dip. This is just called a beautiful song. Are you for joking me right now, Nier? I mean, so far so good, but like, don't get ahead of yourself. No one likes a cocky composer. Last time we got a cocky composer, we got the freaking guy from Dragon's Quest. Dragon Quest? Is it Dragons or Dragon Quest? Oh god, this is how much of a fake fan I am. I've never claimed to be a Dragon's Quest fan, though. It's just Dragon Quest. Just the quest of one dragon. Just a Dragon Quest. Oh, yo, yo. You know, let's actually go back up here and finish this panel before I forget to do so. Because I will, without question, forget. How accurate is that to the scale I established? We got like 2 boards for the candle, which seems really excessive for like a real candle, but this is a fantasy candle, so do whatever I want right now. Yeah, I think we will finish this page today, assuming I don't decide to go haywire and start going up on new background stuff. Just to fill it out. That's one thing I aim to improve on with this comic. This whole project here is doing backgrounds, specifically in regards to interiors. Interior crocodile alligator? Is that how that song goes? Somebody might know what I'm talking about if they heard that combination of words. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Now that part I know is true. It doesn't make any sense, but I know that's exactly what he says. And also, it sounds funny. The dude do be driving a Chevrolet movie theater. What did he mean by this? Hey yo, why ain't you doing so? What is this on? Oh, that's on the candle. Okay, well, we clearly gotta move you elsewhere. What are you? You're the desk. There's your arm. This might actually be too saturated. Let's desaturate that a little bit. Does this flame look all right? Does it need to be rotated? I think it needs to be like rotated a little bit. Does that look more balanced? Let's, you know what, we haven't flipped the canvas in a while. And you see now, I see it's a little imbalanced, but I think it's actually in the other direction that we had it going before. That looks better. I think this one too needs a little bit of that correction, eh? Suggest you. Flame needs to head up That's where Flame go. Alright, now let's flip around again. Oh, yeah, we can also do this little thing that I keep forgetting I like doing, and then I remember I can do it, and then I do it. Welcome to version 2 out of 45 of this song on any Nier soundtrack. Look, it's a good song, but there's a lot of versions of it. I'm just debating on where I want the next bit of values to go here. I'm going to have speech bubbles over here. Do I want to do a background for this one? What would this look like? There would be like a... I don't even think it's worth doing. The room I've made is so big. I think that's a pitfall for someone trying to do backgrounds before giving themselves enough of a fundamental understanding of how to abstract things in that way. If you make the room too big, it's like... And also, this is like such an empty room. The one that I've designed here. I guess there would be like a bed here. Wait, that actually reminds me. I think one of these things might be... Oh yeah, because I was going to do... If I'm not mistaken. I was going to put that there. Okay, but that might be confusing. Trying to sort out my own pages. Bear with me. What do we got, like another hour in the stream? That'll be interesting, because I don't even know if I have the script worked out for the next page. Not entirely, anyway. So I'll have to figure that out. Maybe it'll be a short stream today on account of that, because I'm not entirely sure I know what I want to do. Whoops. Oh boy. I wonder how much Square Enix is going to blow up my house for using just basically the Nier soundtrack. Not any covers, no piano versions, just the whole thing. I hope they leave the living room. I got a lot of video games in there. The rest of it, nah, take it or leave it. The kitchen would be nice to maintain, though. And the bathroom. Everything else is kind of whatever. It's up in the air for me, honestly. The bathroom, I know, it's like, well, we do need one of those, but there's nothing really too important in there. We do have 2 bathrooms in this house, technically. It's just that the one in the basement is not nearly as good. That's the one you show people and how they, people you don't like. And this is the bathroom. It's like, but they don't know that the good one is upstairs. Flip horizontal. And the flame is off again. See? That's why we gotta flip my flames. Flip your flames, everybody. And drop your top. Don't do that. That was bad advice the moment I said it. I don't even know why I said it. I don't believe that. that's not what you want to do. Just cover him in an icy blue. I think this actually draws too much focus, this being a harder edge here, so I will soften that with the blur tool. Yeah, that's a better gradient there. Maybe this overlay layer needs to be bigger? Make it large and in charge. And then, of course, we can do the little reflective bits. Now we can warm up these two. And I think we'll actually be done with the page. Unless I can figure out how to make more interesting stuff here. What would be behind them here? Standing here, it would be like that. So behind them it would be this bed. Ah, understood. Which I don't think would be visible in the panel, so I won't draw it. I simply won't do it. And no one can make me. Ugh. Alright, we can do the... I'm just trying to think of anything I can do to extend the stream so that I don't just end so prematurely. But really, there isn't too much I can do without the script, and I'm a little behind on it. I will be honest. Now this is a certified banger. And a certified hood classic. Hand lettering, everybody. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I've seen some people hand letter all of the dialogue in their comic, and I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? You maniac. You absolute fool. Just working out the kerning here. It's a little something you'll learn at graphic design school that I have put to literally no use over my time, having gotten my degree. Now, the other song that started off this bombastically was just called Beautiful Song. I'm gonna guess this one's called An Awesome Song. Now, this is Song of the Ancients, Atonement. Another version of Song of the Ancients. I had no idea there was another one. Now it's very obvious which song this is. So I did give in for one last topic. I did give in and I did download Monster Hunter now, even though I have heard it's kind of mid. And even sometimes a little pay to win, or at least pay to progress at a decent rate that doesn't make you want to die. But I did do that, and I've been enjoying it so far. It helps that I actually have a job that requires me to travel into a more populated area, otherwise I would just be at my house where there is nothing. Which is what happened to me when I tried to play Pokemon Go. I was like, I don't go anywhere to make this worth it. This sucks. And it's painful to realize that, like, sometimes there are games as popular as Pokemon Go, popular all over the world, that are just not meant for you. You're just not in the demographic. because you don't live in a metropolitan area. I was just simply 2 back roads to play that game. And I don't even live in, like, country bumpkin territory. I'm in the suburbs. So I don't know what to do. Or at least I didn't. Turns out the answer was just get a job that requires you to travel into a town or city nearby. You can kind of just do whatever. Alright, so yeah, we're about an hour short on stream, but I literally cannot proceed with illustrations or thumbnailing without finalizing some more of the script, so I guess it's gonna be a short stream today. I need to get ahead on my writing. I have this monologue this dude's been doing here, and I'm trying to work out in the background, but apparently it's caught up to me, and I have to go goddamn finish that today with the rest of the time that I got on this world. I'm gonna be alive for the next 18 hours, and then I will pass away. Into the ether, I will fade amongst the stars. It'll be beautiful. Maybe I'll try to live stream that. My Master Oogway disappearing act that I will definitely undergo. I have stage 18 goblinitis. It is uncurable, unfortunately. But it's been a pleasure streaming for all of you. My final message, save the world, goodbye. But yeah, thanks for anyone who stops by in the future. Thank you, Diggs, for stopping by. I'm not even sure if you were real, or if you're a ghost, or if I'm just hallucinating still. But, you know, if you are real, thank you for saying something, and then refusing to elaborate, and then I'm assuming leaving. What a curious experience it was to have a conversation with you. I'm being a little rude, but also they didn't say anything else. After they said hi, I said hi back. Like, come on, man. What's the deal? Anyway. Where'd my music go? Alright, there it is. Anyway, yeah. I'll catch anybody who cares to see this later. And bye-bye. I gotta go finish my script so I can not be this completely caught with my pants down. I can't write a script on stream because it's like spoilers. And also, because I can't show you anything, I would just have to talk and be a podcast. And there's nobody to talk to right now. So, with that out of the way, yeah. That's it for me. Bye-bye.